Subsidy removal. Why we did not embark on nationwide strike, says the NLC. Hello everyone, welcome to newsspottv. It's a known fact that right now Nigerians are under the pains caused by the fuel subsidy removal, and it's been one tale of groaning to another. As you can see, that the roads in the major part of Nigeria, like Lagos, Abuja, the roads are said to be very, very free because no traffic. A lot of people cannot afford to take their vehicles out as they should. A lot of people say filling up their tank that used to be 13,000 naira has gone far up as much as 30,000 naira. So those kind of issues have been making Nigerians have severe headache as well, not just for car owners as well, for even those who ply public transportation, where there's been a hike in the price of, movement from one place to another. What about goods and services? Traders, entrepreneurs are also groaning about the high cost of literally everything. Wednesday, today, the 7th of June, was said to have been said by the NLC to have to start a nationwide strike. They made this announcement last week that the strike will start today, but they have changed tone, and Nigerians are wondering what has happened. Now, since they said they were no longer going on the strike, they did not say further until this minute when they decided to give Nigerians some explanation about why they had to make a reverse on what they had alleged to have done. Now, let's get into the news. The Nigerian Labour Congress (NLC) has explained why it did not embark on an industrial strike scheduled for Wednesday, June 7th, over the removal of fuel subsidy. It revealed that it decided to call off its strike over the removal of fuel subsidy, partly in obedience to an order of the National Industrial Courts (NICP) (CN). In a communique issued after an emergency National Executive Council meeting on Tuesday, June 6th, the NLC faulted the court order, saying it amounted to an abuse of ex parte injunction. The group directed all affiliates and state councils to suspend mobilization until the outcome of the negotiation. The statement read, "An emergency National Executive Council (NEC) of the Congress, which was called to discuss the outcome of the dialogue between the NLC and the federal government on the petroleum products price hike, after extensive deliberation, observed that the previous NEC in session had ordered a nationwide withdrawal of services and mass protests over the petroleum price hike by the federal government of Nigeria. Whereas the federal government was in breach of the 2023 Appropriation Act, the NLC will not encourage lawlessness on its part. Taking into account that the federal government has procured a court injunction restraining Congress from proceeding with the proposed nationwide strike, as the NEC in session had ordered to begin Wednesday, the 7th of June 2023. Recognizing the willingness of government for continuous engagement through dialogue and to offer reasonable palliatives in due course to cushion the effects of its policies and some levels of understanding reached, considering the mood of the social polity last election and the need to pursue national stability. Consequently, the NEC in session resolves as follows: to commend and applaud the diligence of the Congress leadership in carrying out the assignments given to it by NEC. To demonstrate to the federal government the need to comply with the laws of the land, especially as it concerns the obedience to the ruling of the court and their brazen disregard to the 2023 Appropriation Act. To therefore support and accept the decision of the leadership of Congress to suspend the proposed strike action in compliance with the flawed rulings of the NIC, and also allow negotiations to flow freely and enable final agreement during or after the 19th June 2023 negotiation round with the federal government. To, however, register in strongest terms its disgust and disapproval with the ruling of the National Industrial Court for its continuous weaponization of the instruments of ex parte injunction in favor of government against the interests of Nigerian workers, in defiance of the position of the Supreme Court on the use of this instrument. All affiliates and state councils of Congress are hereby directed to suspend further action and mobilization under the outcome of the final negotiation. Also, to commend all affiliate and state councils on their robust mobilization towards a successful nationwide strike action, and to also remain vigilant in case there's a need to continue. So that's the official statement. Let's take some comments from Nigerians. The commenter said, "This country is a joke. The Ajaro is starting very badly. Restraining court order from governments that do not obey court order. Ajaro and its cohort has disappointed Nigerians. How can we trust you again? Who are we for this country?" Another commenter said, "Is there anything like final negotiation? Negotiations are usually continuant and always suspended due to failure, characterized by poor implementation of agreements. And governments usually placate trade unions for their selfish advantage. NLC cannot achieve anything as long as APC rule this country because they are anti-people." Another said, "Labour are so useless that they don't have any shame at all. May God punish them if they are not doing what we are supposed to do." Another person said, "And why did TUC go privately to meet with the federal government?" Another said, "I beg, make Labour shift. Divide and rule. Why did you not stick their back to the price before dialogue? I have lost confidence in the Labour." So these and other comments were the comments that trails the explanation given by the Labour Party for discontinuing with the proposed nationwide strike due to the fuel subsidy removal. So the question we are asking is, this move, does it portray the NLC in good light, or, the other way around? It's a very new dawn in this administration, and honestly, we can only wait and hope that the best is what we are going to experience, because we just need something as palliative. We need relief packages. We need whatever we can do to reduce the sufferings of Nigerians. Even hardworking Nigerians who have jobs are rarely able to have 3 square meals a day prior to the fuel subsidy removal. Now, it's worsened. The question we are going to ask is, are we sure we're on the right track? Are we sure our leaders are genuine, or it is business as usual? Please drop your comments in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. Do remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. To our new subscribers, thank you so much for joining. And to existing subscribers, thank you for always stopping by. We'll see you in the next news. Bye for now.